Well, morning my fellow Driftomaniacs, Rich here, and it's my weekend workshop session, or should I say work in progress. Quite a lot going on, a few repairs but not too many, a lot of new arrivals, a couple of little boys that I'm saying goodbye to. First of all, what have we got? We've got the Armagranite 4x4 BLX, which if you've not seen yesterday's bashing video, then do go and check that out online. Got a WPL 24 military truck. Now I've had this for a little while, but the reason this is on here isn't because it's new. This is my new little toy inspired by Shen RC. This nice little military truck, but more to the point, for those bitter New Jersey snowy winters, it's also got a set of tracks with it, which is going to be ideal if I was still living in New Jersey in the snow, but I'm not. So what am I going to do with it? Well, yours truly saw this, saw the people playing around in the snow as well, and thought, Rich, that'd be the great thing, take it down the beach in winter. What do you think, guys? So that one is going to be unboxed or within the next few days. More on that in just a second, because I want your opinion on this. Because I've also been out, a busy little boy, shopping. And an next new arrival in the sub $300 car market is the Traxxas Rally Ford ST. I particularly like the body of this one as opposed to the Valentino Rossi one. I'd my eye on this one for a little bit of a while, and I wanted to do a sub $300 multi-car test, of which this is going to be one of them. Anyway, when it comes to unboxing, as I said, I need your help, guys. So what do you want me to unbox first? This, or the little track truck? Have your say in the comment section below the video, and whichever one gets the most votes will be the one that goes and gets unboxed first of all. So what else have we got going on? Let me get the camera off the tripod and show you. Okay, well, moving on, my Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL has finally got all of its mods on there, and you've got new MIP drive shafts fitted, ceramic bearings throughout, and this thing rolls as smooth as butter. I've yet to test it in anger, but just pushing it up and down the workbench, you can barely hear any noise from the thing. So that is pretty much ready to go on there. On the bad news front, my Losi is feeling very, very sick. That is because the pinion has scored the drive shaft, and the pinion, no matter how tight it is slipping on the drive shaft. A new motor is a staggering $226, so I'm hoping that they do a kit which maybe I can get a new armature shaft for it, as otherwise I'm not going to be too happy a bunny. But if I have to get a new motor, then I'm thinking, should I get one that takes 8S? If anybody's running one of these on 8S, please have your say in the video below, as I'd love to hear what it handles like on 8S. Now, next thing being a few changes to the workshop itself. I fit these LED lights some time ago, and they're much, much better, but you see all that, polite words, junk on the top of the shelves there. That needs tidying up, and these shelves that need shifting up so the whole thing can look smoother. Also, want to shift my pillar drill out the way, maybe move it down to that end to my charging station. And at this end, we got the 12,000 subscriber giveaway prize. So as soon as it's 12,000, it's going to pick the winner for that. Well, the Armagranite 4x4 BLX most definitely does not need more orange paint, but my RC GPS most definitely does. So one of the jobs I want to do this week, mask the display back off and spray that bright orange. Every few months, and the paint just ends up wearing off from it flipping over on cars, etc. The reason why I'd recommend, if you've got one of these RC GPSs, it comes in like a light grey and a black. If it falls off into long grass, it can be an absolute devil to find. So do like I do, get something like bright orange paint, fluorescent green paint, spray the thing, then if it falls off your car, dead easy to spot, or certainly a lot easier than trying to find it in long grass when it's black and grey. Now it's time to say goodbye to an old friend, as the Armour Centre has been sold, so that is going to be boxed up tonight and shipped out the door on Monday. Got some exciting new arrivals coming in next week. That is because this big boy's bad little brother, the Losi Super Rock Ray Racer, is coming out next week, and one of those has got my name on it down at JJ Customs. So looking forward to getting that in. And in terms of new projects, hopefully this week we should be running the JLB Cheetah on 4S. Just going to get a few weights made up to put in the front to help keep that nose down. Speaking of winter projects, I've managed to pick up on eBay a original Tamiya World Willys here. It hasn't got a body on it, but I regularly see the bodies advertised on eBay, so hopefully it should cobble something together over the winter months. So it's going to be on my project, giving that a little bit of TLC and restoring that Tamiya World Willy. Now, speaking of restoration projects like the Tamiya World Willy, picked this up some while ago. It's a Red Cat Striker 3-wheel trike. Not only 3 wheels, it's 3-wheel drive. The rear wheel's driven, as are the front two. Now I've got that up and running, brushless setup running on there, ready to run on 3S. All I've got to do is install the driver in and wait for a nice dry day to take that out. Let's check out this rear tyre. Is that just like monumental? And that is not going to be great in the rain. I'm guessing that's going to be all over the place, but we shall see. I'll think of everything. It's going to be great fun in the drive. Anybody's got one of those or any experience of it, love to hear from you. Well, as it's looking like quite a wet winter in Northern California, I thought I'd take the time to make a few further mods to my Traxxas TRX4 and go out crawling with the guys from Highway 1 RC. Do check out their YouTube channel. So one of the first things I'm going to do is fit the Castle Crawler Editions setup back to into this car, complete with the Mamba X ESC, which I'm going to take out of my Traxxas Vortex. I'm not going to be needing that too much over the winter. Got this little plate in order to fit a tiny battery at the front that fits over the servo, or rather under the servo through that anyway, so that sort of thing. And I've also got some tiny little LED light bulbs which I found in the back of my toolbox, which I'm wondering if I can mount in the headlights in here. I know Traxxas do a lighting kit, but I think that should be fairly easy to mount those in there myself. Anybody got any experience of fitting lights to the car would be much appreciated on your advice on that, guys. Now guys, when I mentioned running the JLB Cheetah on 4S Roster with its new MAP drive shafts, should also be more than capable of taking some serious 4S power. However, in order to do that, I've had no choice but to get this large piece of brass. I'm going to cut it down into sections tonight to make some weights up to put in the nose of the front of the rustler, as it simply wants to lift the front off the ground at above 60 miles an hour, which is quite impressive. And finally, my GPM aluminum sway bar kit has arrived to fit to the front of my Traxxas UDR. That is because the original plastic one set up on that has pulled out like for the third time, so it just seems pointless putting the same thing back together. It's the GPM aluminum sway bar kit, so many thanks to Flash for that. Well, next thing is RC spares. My drawers are in a bit of a mess, to say the least, so what I'm going to do is take the spares out of these drawers and put one car per box on these. So like in this one, I've got all of the spares and the stuff that I've been taking off the Traxxas Rustler 4x4, so I'm going to get a box for the Rustler, box for the armour, etc, etc on there. Then I'm going to move to more of a system like this, and I'm just going to have one box for springs, one box for 32 pitch gears, one box for 48 pitch gears, etc, and all the screws in there like that. But all the bigger spares and parts are going to go into individual car boxes, making them much easier to find. What do you think on that, guys? Should that make it easier to work with? Anyway guys, lots there for yours truly to be getting on with, but more to the point, what do you want to see unboxed first? This military truck or that Traxxas Rally? Have your say in the comment section below the video, and if you don't want to miss any of these projects, then don't forget to subscribe. Me, I'm off to work. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe, and if you hit subscribe, then don't forget to hit that little notifications bell next to it.